Evening, everyone. Hope you've had a good day. In the wind and the rain, excuse me while I fix my hair a little bit. So I wanted to go over with you your Arkansas history teaching history project just real quickly. There have been a couple of questions about it, and the main reason to do this, quite honestly, is when I designed the class, it was initially designed for people who wanted to go into middle school teaching, as Arkansas history is a requirement. But after more students began to take the class, I decided to keep the project in there because I thought it was just a good project. It taught you more about Arkansas history and kind of thinking through the process of how you teach a class. And so I wanted to kind of go over this with you, though, and explain a couple things about it. So the first thing you're supposed to do is you're supposed to select a student category. And what I mean by that is, if you were going to teach Arkansas history, what group of students, what age group of students would you want to teach it to? So are you going to design a learning unit for elementary kids, for middle school kids, or for high school kids, or for college students? You need just to pick a group that you want to focus on and then write a paragraph explaining why you chose that group of students. What made you choose to do a learning unit for elementary kids, or for college kids, or for high school kids, or whatever the case may be. And so pick a group of kids you are designing this for, an age group, and then give me a short paragraph about why you're doing that group, why you chose that group of students to write about. Learning objectives. So what I want you to do is give me 3 clearly stated learning objectives. Basically, what do you want the students to learn from the course? Or from the unit. Sorry, not the course, but the unit. So, for instance, if you were going to choose to do a learning unit on the Great Depression in Arkansas, one of your learning objectives may be to discuss the discuss the Agricultural Adjustment Act's impact on Arkansas. That's a learning objective. Pick up 2 more. If you were going to do something on more modern times, maybe look at the presidency of Bill Clinton and what it meant for the state of Arkansas. Discuss how the presidency of Bill Clinton impacted the perception of Arkansas. Something along those lines. But I want you to pick out 3 for your unit. Give me 3 things that you expect people to learn. And make sure to write it as a learning objective so students will be able to do something, or students will explain something, or discuss something. And if you have any questions about that, shoot me an email, text message, and we'll talk about it. Lecture discussion component. You have to give me some type of learning unit lecture or discussion component. And what I mean by that is I need an outline of a lecture and a list of discussion questions that you would use. So if you're going to talk about the Great Depression in Arkansas, you might outline these are the 4 things I'm going to talk about. If you're going to talk about the integration of Central High School in Arkansas in that chapter, give me your outline, and give me 2 or 3 discussion questions that you would ask in class to cover that topic. I don't expect this to be a large lecture or discussion component. I expect it to be maybe a half a page, but you need some type of outline to show me what you would be talking about during the lecture, and then a couple of discussion questions. And then number 4 is I need some type of active learning component to engage the students. It could be an individual activity, it could be a group activity, but I need something with it. So if you want to do an individual activity in class, and you want students to research the cuisine of different parts of Arkansas, and so you're going to have them going online and look those things up, that's fine. If you're going to have students discuss how the geography of Arkansas, or look at the geography in Arkansas and how it impacts the economic infrastructure of that area, or what the economy of those areas are based on geography. Anything like that will be fine. Just some type of activity that you would have them do in class. And then I need some type of instructions, a worksheet, and then some type of grading rubric. And it can be very simple, like my discussion board rubrics are. It's very basic. Again, you're designing this for a 10 to 15 minute learning unit. We're not talking about a full 50-minute class period. We're talking about, a fourth or a fifth of a class period is all we're talking about. So it doesn't have to be that big. I just want you to be able to put something together that if you were ever going to teach Arkansas history, you would be able to use. And if you're not going to teach Arkansas history, do something that interests you and that you find fascinating. So that's the short video I wanted to do for your teaching history project. If you have any questions, again, let me know. I'll be glad to talk over them with you. As always, shoot me an email, give me a text message, and I'll get back to you as quick as possible. And I also want to thank, I will post your next essay topic and your period of time for your quarterly review topic tomorrow and the course resources so you can get started on those. Reminder, have a great week, and I'll talk with you again soon.